Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, welcome back to another reactionary video content reaction with Honkai Star Rail. So I know I'm blocking it a little bit, but Honkai Star Rail EP Allegory of the Cave is what we are here to react to today. I honestly have no clue what the fuck it is. Based off the thumbnail, I can't really tell what it is either. And I should have reacted to this yesterday, but I was dealing with a lot of back pain. And just judging from the views of it in general, it has 97k. I'm assuming it's nothing crazy. But I'm never one to ignore a reaction because it's easy content and hopefully one day it will get me famous, although I doubt it. But either way, I love giving my opinions when no one asked. So, let's take a look at it. But before we take a look at it, some general thoughts and feelings. I've barely played, sadly, Amphorius because I've been so busy with pain and with responsibilities of the adult world, sadly. This is where I am getting to it slowly. Hopefully I'm going to get to it today. We're about to be hit by a huge-ass fucking snowstorm, so hopefully I'll be snowed in and have nothing better to do. And my back is hurty, so hopefully I don't have to shovel or anything. But either way, in terms of the actual video here, Allegory of the Cave, this is where, if you haven't seen my other content on this, Amphorius is basically the culmination of my people, which is both Romans, ancients, and Greeks, ancients. And I am both, as well as other things. But I am Italiano and I am Greco as well. So we combine those and we say Greco-Roman. So the allegory of the cave, for those of you who are uncultured out there, has to do with, I believe it was Plato, or maybe it was some ancient philosopher or something, where it was an allegory. And if you don't know what an allegory is, I kind of forgot the exact definition too. But basically, it's meant to, I guess, teach a lesson or something. But basically, the allegory of the cave is this, right? There's people in the cave, and the cave is dark, and they're so used to darkness that when you take them out the cave, they're blinded by the light and they don't even understand what they're seeing. Now, in terms of what this actually means, in terms of what the allegory represents, it means that there's stupid people, and when you give them knowledge, if they're too stupid and they've been stupid for so long, they really don't understand what you're even teaching them, and they shun it and they think it's bad. And we kind of do see this in reality too, with a lot of people, mainly Genshin Impact fans. When we try and make suggestions for how to improve the game, they just wig out and they're like, "Oh my god, just leave us alone, let us wander in the shit." And it's pretty stupid. But the allegory of the cave is very prevalent in society, in life, in history, in a lot of things. I'm curious how it's gonna be shown here in the Star Rail EP. I don't really know what the EP is, but because when I hear EP, I think of songs. I doubt this is a song, but I guess we'll see. But aside from that, Amphorius is pretty cool so far. I still don't know if it's going to beat Penacony for me. Although I do like how they're introducing all of the characters that we're probably going to roll for eventually in the story. Like, we're meeting them one by one. I think it's cool. A lot of cutscenes so far, but I'm very, very early on. Either way, let's take a look and see what the allegory of the cave is. It is philosophical in nature, which means I have to like it because I'm Greek and Roman. So let's take a look. Let's also lower this. Oh, no, it's good. March? Okay, maybe it is going to be music. Oh. Oh, there's Kephalos, which means head in Greek. Hopefully not the sexual one. Please don't tell me this is it. I really should have, like, checked what this was beforehand. If this is it, then I'm gonna be kind of sad. I mean, I guess I could yap for, like, 4 more minutes, but, well, this is just in the background. And that's exactly what I'm gonna yap about. And they're probably gonna show me areas I haven't even seen yet, but one of the things I will always give, one of the things I'll always give Star Rail and just all of Hoyo in general is their music is so fucking good, man. It's really fucking good. A lot of my background music, if you've played the other Hoyo games, is either from Genshin, Star Rail, or Zenless. So I really, really like their fucking music. I think their music is amazing. Now, I didn't think they needed to make a whole ass video about it, but I should have known better when it says EP, but I guess we get to see everything. I guess we could talk about just how it looks. It is ancient Greco-Roman themed, but we already really knew this. But, I just played through this area right here, too. That's where I'm at in the story. We just followed the Death Lady through here. It's pretty interesting so far. Oh my god, look at that giant fucking hand. I swear to god, some of these people, when I see them, they look like fucking Dr. Ratio. And then here we have the Dromos. And I said this during my stream, too, when I first saw them. The Japanese and the Chinese, basically Asia, they have such a way of drawing dragon faces that they all look the same sometimes with a certain style. It's the same thing like how in America we have Family Guy, American Dad and shit. They all look like the same style. I feel like the Asians draw the dragon sometimes in a very basic style that I see all the fucking time. Anyway, this place looks very nice. Again, I don't know if I like it more than Penacony. And it's sad too, because this is the land of my people. Like, this is my history, my culture, and I'm basically saying fuck you to it. But that's not the first time I said that either. I really don't fuck with my own culture too much. Let's see if there's any good songs here for the background music. That's what I'm kind of looking for here. God, the bathhouse. Oh my. I'm surprised they let a Dromos in here. Look at that shit. There's a Dromos over there. It's like letting a fucking animal, and, you know, depending on the animal, a pet is different, obviously. Yo, they got the big-ass fucking guard there, too. And then they have ladies just singing on top of there. One thing I love is they put little seals in the water, too. I think that's hilarious. But I love the color scheme of this shit. Like, the theme, the lighting, oh my god. The ambience, But in terms of the song, I might put it in the background. Any song that's really chill and not, like, too, like, loud and obtrusive, I might put on. I think this might be pushing it, though. This is actually where my character is right now, right in the, like, in the VIP bathhouse where the Chrysos heirs bathe. And then everyone else gets, like, their fucking runoff. I think it's so funny. Like, the water they're getting is the fucking runoff water from the Chrysos heirs, which they probably like, realistically. They probably drink that shit. Just like we drink Gamer Girl bath water. Anyway, we have Undying Glory here. This is interesting. Looks like the warrior pits. Looks like the stadium where people fight. Okay, this looks like wartime. It looks pretty dilapidated. This has how I can imagine, ironically enough, I guess like Mount Olympus being. It kind of reminds me of God of War, too. Like how God of War, you were like storming Olympus. It looks very regal. It almost looks like... this looks like the fucking fighting stadium. Look at this shit. The amphitheater. Yeah, Undying Glory definitely not being added, though. For sure not being added at all. The lighting is something I really like, though. The lighting was something I loved in Penacony as well. I think if they get that wrong, it really puts me off. Look at all the flames and everything. The shields. Ooh. I love the coloring. It really is Dr. Ratio themed, man. I swear to God. And this area, they said, the whole event first is going to be fucking huge. What the fuck? That place looked glitched out. But yeah, no, Undying Glory, that shit is not getting added. Was that it? What the fuck? Like, okay, I gotta keep in mind for the future not to react to these things again. It was nice. It was cool. This literally has nothing to do with the allegory of the cave whatsoever, though. But I guess that might be one of the names of the songs, even though I don't think it was. But here, we can even see the description. The one who left the cave refuses to return to the cage, for he has already witnessed the face of truth. That's not really the allegory of the cave, at least from what I remember of it. Either way, I kind of regret reacting to this. I hope there was some nice commentary involved. Tell me what you think of the music. Tell me what you think of Enforce. Tell me what you think in general. If you want me to react to something, you just want to say your thoughts. You know, I look at all comments. I don't get a lot, so I can see all of them. You know, I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope you watch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel.